Hi guys, in this video I am going to tell you about CBIR systems, that is content based image retrieval systems. So let's get into the topic now. What is CBIR? CBIR is content based image retrieval, also known as query by image content, QBIC, and content based visual information retrieval, CBIR, is the application of computer vision techniques to the image retrieval problem, that is the problem of searching the digital images in the large databases. So what is content based? So content based means that the search analyzes the contents of the image rather than the metadata such as keywords, tags, or descriptions associated with the image. The term content in this context might refer to colors, shapes, textures, or any other information that can be derived from the image itself. CBIR is generally desirable because searches that rely purely on metadata are dependent on annotation quality and completeness. Having humans manually annotate images by entering keywords or metadata in a large database can be time consuming and may not capture the keywords desired to describe the image. The evaluation of the effectiveness or keyword image search is subjective and has not been well defined. In the same regard, CBIR systems, that is content based image retrieval systems, have similar challenges in defining success. So what we gonna deal in these contents: introduction, history, applications of CBIR, process used in CBIR techniques, future scope, and conclusion. Introduction. Why image retrieval? So nowadays in the most of the areas it is necessary to work with large amounts of growing visual and multimedia data. At the same time, the number of image and video files on the web is quite big and is still rising very rapidly. Searching through this data is absolutely very important. So there is a high demand on the tools for the image retrieving, which are based on visual information rather than simple text-based queries. Content-based image retrieval consists of retrieving the most visual similar images to the given query image from the database or group of image files. It is quite useful thing in a lot of areas such as photography, which may involve image search from the large digital photo galleries. We cannot simply access or make use of information unless it is organized, so as to allow efficient browsing, searching, and retrieval. So for better understanding the topic, let's look into the applications of CBIR so that we have some idea where all these techniques used. Applications: medicine. It is used to assist in diagnosis. In most of the diseases, their visual characteristics carry diagnostic information, and visually similar images correspond to the same disease category. The output of the CBIR system can help to make a decision. In military, detection of enemy soldiers or vehicles from screen photographs. And when coming to crime prevention, it helps police in suspicious people identification from large image databases and in image retrieval of the crime scene photos. And when coming to geography, frequently used in geographical information systems, that is called GIS systems. So who generally makes use of CBIR systems? All such communities study image retrieval from different angles. The different angles means it can be from the artificial intelligence, which makes use of CBIR systems, image processing, statistics, computer vision, high performance computing, and image retrieval lies at the crossroads of multiple disciplines, like as I told you, artificial intelligence, AI, image processing, and all. When does this research on CBIR system start? CBIR has been a subject of intense research over the last 15 years. It is one of the most difficult research areas in multimedia, computing, and information retrieval. During the research history, many different image matching, indexing, and retrieval algorithms have been tried. Practice shows that user queries described by visual information are more effective and more precisely meet user needs than standard text search queries. It is because visual information is closer to the human perception of the world. Initial research in this area is started from 1970s. Our research area became active after 1990 just because of www. Hi guys, in this video I am going to tell you about CBIR systems, that is content based image retrieval systems. So let's get into the topic now. What is CBIR? CBIR is content based image retrieval, also known as query by image content, QBIC, and content based visual information retrieval, CBIR, is the application of computer vision techniques to the image retrieval problem, that is the problem of searching the digital images in the large databases. So what is content based? So content based means that the search analyzes the contents of the image rather than the metadata such as keywords, tags, or descriptions associated with the image. The term content in this context might refer to colors, shapes, textures, or any other information that can be derived from the image itself. CBIR is generally desirable because searches that rely purely on metadata are dependent on annotation quality and completeness. Having humans manually annotate images by entering keywords or metadata in a large database can be time consuming and may not capture the keywords desired to describe the image. The evaluation of the effectiveness or keyword image search is subjective and has not been well defined. In the same regard, CBIR systems, that is content-based image retrieval systems, have similar challenges in defining success. So, how to overcome these disadvantages? Image processing and image transformation are used by CBIR systems in order to extract image descriptors. CBIR systems are based on different image features descriptors matching. Some of these systems perform image comparison by multiple features at the same time, and some of them use only one feature. Different CBIR systems are different types of user queries. Typically, tools for the content-based image retrieval consist of query statement and a result presentation. This query can be done by providing an example image, a sketch, or by choosing desired colors for an image. Results are presented by the top several similar images based on the similarity measure. Challenges in content-based image retrieval methods is developing methods which will improve the retrieval accuracy and speed. CBIR for low-level similarity queries needs techniques which can be used to obtain the image content descriptors to compare images based on their color, texture, and shape. Let us suppose look into the diagram here, which is when we search for car images and we drop down some images to the search bar, and when we look into it, we'll get images of the similar ones, which result of research in the general database with the query made of 3 images, which is shown in left side of this slide. And if I based on the visual features, if I look into the pictures, when I drop down a picture into the search bar, then it will look like retrieved images with visual features only and a query made of one image, which you can see on the right side of this slide. So I will let you know how these features, color, texture, and shape are used to retrieve. So generally visual features are color, texture, and shape, and we're gonna deal with related work on texture and images too. So color. Image content comparison by color is based on matching images by their color distribution. In this case, image feature identifies the portion of the pixels of the specific color or colors within an image. So one can make color searches for indicating desired concentration of colors, or by an example image with the desired color distribution, and get similar images as I shown in the previous slide. Color histograms are widely used to extract the color distribution descriptors from the image. It is a statistic of the color of the pixels in the image. First, color distribution is represented by a appropriate color histogram, and then color vector is formed from that histogram. Let's discuss several color feature extraction histograms. So color feature extraction histograms are CCH, FCH and CC. What do you mean by CCH, FCH and CC? I will let you know about CCH, FCH and CC, which are conventional color histogram, fuzzy color histogram and color correlogram briefly now. So what is conventional color histogram? The history consists of this histogram consists of occurrence of each color in the image. Each pixel is associated to only one its own histogram bin only on the basis of own color. This color histogram uses the probability mass function of the image pixel intensities. So what is FCH? Fuzzy color histogram. It is an opposite to CCH. In FCH, each pixel is associated to all bins of histogram with the different degrees of membership depending on color similarity of the pixel. This is done by fuzzy set membership function. So what is CC? Color correlogram. Color correlogram of an image is a table which is indexed by color pairs, where the depth entry of ij cells, where ij are pixels in xy coordinates, cell shows the probability of finding the color j at a distance of d from a pixel of color I in the image extracting. Such a feature from the image is tolerant to the changes in the appearance of same scene, which can be caused by changing the viewing positions, but color correlogram is more difficult to compute than color histograms. So now I tell you about texture feature. Texture. Retrieval by image texture is a similar to color based feature extraction, but it looks for visual patterns in images rather than colors. So it looks at homogeneity, that is not the result of a single color presence or intensity of a pixel value. Sometimes it also provides more spatial information. The most basic method used to extract the texture descriptor from the image is based on Fourier transforms. Initial image is transformed by the Fourier functions. As the method works on digital images, discrete Fourier transforms DFT is used. DFT converts images from the spatial domain into frequency domain, where all the spatial frequencies of the original image are represented. In other words, this transformed image shows intensity variations over a number of pixels. Transformed data is grouped to obtain several measures from it. Then descriptor is formed of these measures and is used for comparisons. I think you might know these DFTs and digital Fourier transforms and Fourier transforms. You might know this in your undergrad. So this slide depicts you how an image can be retrieved based on the texture. It can be brick texture, fingerprint texture, which can be used in elections for allowing access to vote, and then cloud textures and rock textures used in satellites. So Next is shape-based retrieval. Shape-based image retrieval comparisons looks at shapes of regions within an image and searches for the shape similar to given as in the query image. Here our goal is to retrieve the image from database which contain similar shape as in query image. Retrieval by shape still it is most difficult aspects of content based search. But edge and blob detections are important parts for the shaped feature extraction. These edges and blobs are points or regions in that image that are either brighter or darker than the surroundings. Several methods are used for shape-based image retrieval, which involve different kind of image filtering and image transformations. One of the most effective algorithms, which I did not specify here, which we can also include for shape-based image retrieval, is scale invariant feature, which is SIFT, scale invariant feature transform algorithm, which was first developed by David Lowe in 1999 at the University of British Columbia. It is a single image as an input and returns a set of detected image features, which you can find it in the next slide. In SIFT algorithm, image filtering is based on Gaussian function. After image filtering, SIFT uses difference of Gaussian, that is DOG, pyramid for blob key point detection. The image feature descriptor, which is called key point descriptor, is 128 element feature vector and formed of gradient magnitudes and orientations computed for the area around the identified key points. You can retrieve the images based on the shape. It can be a shape of a house or some different shapes. So retrieval efficiency. How can the retrieval efficiency can be find? So retrieval efficiency. Retrieval efficiency is number of similar images retrieved by total number of images of that class in database. Generally accuracy means 100%. So precision n where Rn by n and recall where Rn by m, where n is the number of retrievals, Rn is the number of relevant matches among retrievals, m is the total number of relevant matches in the database. So future research direction. What is the urgent need? There is to be reduced a significant gap between the ability of computers to analyze images and videos at the feature level, that is color, texture and types, compared to inability at the semantic level, that is objects, things and people, etc. So finding a new ways of improving retrieval efficiency, since in multidimensional indexing there is a loss of efficiency as number of dimensional increases, and exploit relevance, feedback and memory learning algorithm to improve retrieval efficiency. Integrate visual features to improve efficiency of CBIR. Find reliable and widely accepted ways of measuring. So correct judgment of effectiveness of new technique will lead to advancement. Conclusions. So recent efforts are focused on indexing a new specific visual dimensions of the image such as color, texture, shape and motion and spatial information. However, without integrating these visual dimensions, the current content based techniques have limited capacity to satisfactorily retrieve images. So we just need to add these visual dimensions to improve the capacity to satisfy the retrieve images. And color, texture and shape based are not exploited enough, difficult to define semantic features, and global features do not work well. Single features do not work well alone. So when working with large databases, accuracy, effectiveness of the retrieved residuals makes a lot of difference. So Nowadays, retrieving images from the large database mainly concentrate on speeds, accuracy, and effectiveness. So by using CBIR systems, we can simply gain these features based on this color, text, and shape. Thank you guys for making time to watch this video. Hope you guys will like this video. Thank you.